This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Kentucky falls to 4-3 on the season after a loss to Mississippi State Saturday night. The football Cats had no answer for Dak Prescott. The Bulldog quarterback did everything head coach Dan Mullen knew he could do, as Dak accounts for 6 touchdowns on the night, leading State's offense to a season-high 586 yards of total offense, while the Dogs' defense forces 3 turnovers and causes havoc for Wildcat quarterback Patrick Towles, who throws 2 interceptions. Mark Stoops after the game.
You know, I don't think there's not one bit of panic. You know, that's a good football team that beat us, and we're not. We'll go back to work. Believe me, we'll be excited to practice on Monday and get excited to play Tennessee. There's, the score. Let me tell you, I felt pretty rough after the 3-point loss and the 5-point loss too. I felt a heck of a lot worse than I do right now. So there's no panic in us. We'll be fine.
The Cats' next opponent, Tennessee. The Volunteers go down to Tuscaloosa on Saturday and almost knock off the 8th-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. However, with a minute 25 left in the game and the ball is driving down the field, Ryan Anderson knocks the ball out of Josh Dobbs' hand. That seals the deal. UT will come to Lexington off a loss. Here we go. Check it out. Tennessee taking on Kentucky next week. All 4 of Tennessee's losses are by a touchdown or less. The Volunteers will come to Commonwealth Halloween night for a showdown with the football Cats. 7:30 kickoff on the SEC Network. Last year, UT defeated UK 50-16. Now to the pros. Bye week for the Cincinnati Bengals, but former Louisville quarterback Teddy Bridgewater and the Minnesota Vikings playing on week 7. Vikings in Detroit. Adrian Peterson wasn't sure if he was going to play. He was ill all week. However, he did end up playing. Let's go second quarter. Minnesota down 17-6. Teddy Bridgewater fakes to Peterson and finds Kyle Rudolph for the touchdown. 17-15 at the half. Third quarter now, Bridgewater back in the shotgun. He's got time. He steps up and throws to the rook, Stephon Diggs. Ooh, go get it. 36-yard touchdown pass. Take another look. Stephon Diggs. Bridgewater season-high 316 yards in the air on 25 of 35 passing. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Vikings win 28-19. Second straight season, the UPike Bears are picked to win the Mid-South Conference. They come off back-to-back MSC regular season titles, and they'll tip off their season tomorrow night. Head coach Kelly Wells' team has made the NAIA National Tournament in 4 of the past 5 seasons. The Bears also have the preseason #1 ranking in the nation to start the year. Coach Wells saying essentially, whoopee.
Well, I think that's great for our fans, our fan base, and our community. It brings attention, good positive attention to our program. In that regard, it's great. But to be honest, that and 75 cents will buy you a cup of coffee. It means absolutely nothing as far as what we want to get at the end. I'm thankful that people respect our program. I'm thankful that people think highly of that. And we owe that to our school. We owe that to our community to put the best product we can on the floor and in our community. And so that's, in that regard, it's great. But as far as us winning championships and reaching our potential, that really doesn't have anything to do with it other than now I have to fight our guys having a big head.
We learned today that Minnesota Timberwolves head coach and president of basketball operations Flip Saunders died of cancer. He won more than 650 games in 17 NBA seasons with the Timberwolves, Detroit Pistons, and Washington Wizards. Saunders was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma in June, and doctors called it, quote, treatable and curable. He took a leave of absence in September, but recently the franchise said he would not coach at all this season. Flip Saunders was 60 years old. Former Kentucky Wildcat Karl Anthony Towns, who was drafted #1 overall by Saunders, saying on his Instagram today, "I want to thank you, Coach, for giving me the opportunity to play in the NBA and achieve my dream."
Wow, look at that. Thank you so much, Jamie. And we'll be right back after this.